Amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another anime openings reaction video. So, we still got a couple in the bank we need to check out. We need to check out the Ghost in the Shell openings and endings. We need to check out the rest of the Macross ones. They're on my list. I'm trying to organize a good sort of group anime reaction to do. And I was going to throw them in today, but the anime openings that we're reacting to today, there's already a lot of. And these are voted for by all of you on Twitch, by the way, link in the description. And this is Slayers. Now, I've looked everywhere for these openings, and I've managed to find 6. I don't know how many there are, so hopefully I found them all. But if I've missed any, let me know and we can chuck them on the next batch. I'm going to stop talking. This is a blind reaction. I don't know anything about this anime. I've never even heard of it. And when I typed it in, it came up with Demon Slayer. So it was quite hard to find, so I don't know how huge it is, but I'm going to stop talking. Like this video, subscribe to the channel for more recommendations down below. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the Slayers anime openings. Also, no clue if any of these are in order. I don't even know if these are the right ones. The Pirate King died and he left his treasure and now we go find it. That's why I got from there. This is kind of a bang. Kind of looks like the Dragon Ball Z animation. Very similar. It's not bad, you know. This is one of those ones that I could already imagine. This came out in 1995. Crazy. This is one of those ones that I can imagine sounds really good live as well, and the vocalist sounds like it's got a really good voice, which kind of makes me wonder if I should know the name. Sounds kind of familiar. Guarantee I've heard her voice once before. Yeah, this looks a lot like Dragon Ball, animation wise. Around the same sort of era, right? When did Dragon Ball come out? I'm kind of curious, you know. The girl on the left sounds like the girl from Code Geass as well. The one who works with the scientist guy. That opening, I felt like had a lot of elements from other anime openings I've reacted to. Like I said, I was getting Dragon Ball vibes big time. And I was getting, at the beginning with the opening, felt like One Piece as well. But I don't even know when the first episode of One Piece aired. I don't know when the first episode of Dragon Ball aired either. So I can't even judge. And I'm not saying there's copy from this. There's so many influences and inspirations of different things. That's not what I'm saying. For people this one came first, they copied that one. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying I definitely got familiarities from it as well. It looked like a cross between One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Sailor Moon. That's what I was getting from it. And then throw in some dude with a sword as well. What would be a good sword? Sword Art Online. There you go. But that's just because of the sword. Right, let's go. 996. Next opening. Came out a year later. No, this one sounds like the start of an IP for club track. All the clubs in IP for playing this anime opening in 1996. Glow sticks. Oh, God, you've got to have that classic character where one eye is glowing. Oh, spooky character. That's how you know they mean business. The spooky, hiding their face, shadow over the face, one glowing eye. Oh. Fuck with that, dude. What? Did I see that right? Was that what was that? Just food? Alright. Is it quite light-hearted? Up until that moment, I thought it was quite serious. it's good because I feel like Slayers is an anime that could appear in like an openings quiz. You know, like, do you recognize this opening? Now I'm gonna have this in my bank for the next time I do an openings quiz, which will be coming soon. I can't actually tell what's going on here. It does look like quite just like a simple premise, but like the thing that I can't tell what's going on is who the main character is. Like, who is she? That's the part I'm trying to work out. I don't really know who she is. Like, what's her deal? Are they literally just like a team of like dungeon slayers or whatever you would call it? Raiders, adventurers? Is that literally it? Because they've all got like the swords and the look and that sort of stuff that. It could be like an anime where it is that simple. It is literally just a team of freaking like what would you call that? You were like dungeon slayers, dungeon people. I don't know, people who go to dungeons and fucking clear the dungeons. What would you call that? I don't. Dungeon clearers. The clearers of the fucking dungeon. I don't know what you would call it. Whatever. Those people. They're like a team of those people. Mercenaries for hire, I don't know. Both openings, very old school, very like female vocally heavy, which I like. The old school sounds really cool as well. Love the voices, and I reckon they're both songs that would like crush live as well. Happily listen to the full versions of both of them. My kind of vocalist songs. Really like the opening so far. Just trying to work out what the anime is about. That's what I always try and do when we check out these openings. I see if I can figure it out, just on the openings alone. A bit of Latin influence in this one. Sounds like it's gonna be a theme in Desperate. It does like that. So I'm trying to like. So what animes came out in the 90s? Did One Piece come out in the 90s? Did Dragon Ball come out in the 90s? Naruto, did that come out in the Fullmetal Alchemist, the original? Did that come out in the 90s? Like, what anime that I would know came out in the 90s now? I'm curious. Like, what was the theme with Slayer? Hunter x Hunter, the original as well? What did that come out in 1999? I feel like that came out in the 90s, right? Has powers? Like some pretty badass. Slayer's big. It's been around for like still going on now. Like a track that you could like this feels like a movie track, you know. It feels like a background scene for like some big thing that's happening in a movie right now. That's what I'm getting from this one. Like, I just imagine like some like action adventure movie and this is playing while something's unfolding. That's what I'm getting from this. This one feels way more like epic almost. I don't know if that's the right word. It doesn't really sound epic, but it feels it, you know. Probably my favorite opening so far, I'd say, out of the three. That one had a different feeling to it that really sit nicely with me. I like that one. Like it. An anime about, I don't know. The first two made me think that Slayers was about just some kind of dungeon raiders. Is that right? Dungeon raiders? That feels right. Or like fuck it, whatever. And it feels like an anime that was like about that. That's what I got from it. But then, that one was more focused on the main character. It didn't have any kind of like romance or comedy elements, and it felt quite dark. There was a little bit of lightheartedness in the other ones, but I don't know if I'm seeing that much anymore, which is making me kind of wonder if it is just like a kind of a dark anime. And if it is, what's the story about? Can't really follow. I always like, I'll do my best to give like a summary of what I think it's about, but it's one of these openings reactions where it's not really giving me much to go on. I noticed that's a theme with old school animes. Old school animes don't really give you much to go on in the openings, unless it is One Piece, in which case it literally tells you what's going on. If I can understand what was being said right now, maybe she's explaining. Now the king has stolen the scroll of the time passage. We must unite to raid the lands of Afaria. So this is a different one. The stakes are high. The music is epic. Back in Ibiza we go. Time for some dance remix. I was trying to work out what that reminded me of. That opening reminded me of the Mortal Kombat music. It had that like old school Mortal Kombat sound. It did. It reminded me. I was like, listen, this got like a familiar vibe to it. That was it. I was expecting the Mortal Kombat cheer to come in any second. Mortal Kombat. Don't worry, I'm here. Now they fade. I must admit, the music for Slayers, or The Slayers, I don't know which one it is, has so far been very, very good. I've loved the heavy female vocals. I think they've all sounded fantastic. I've loved this like Eurobeat dance tracks that we've had in the background as well. I think they've been very nice and fun to listen to. The anime itself, I'm still trying to piece together what the hell it was about, but I'd happily watch it. If it's good, would you guys say it's good? Is it big? Is it still going on now? How many episodes are there? This one's called Evolution Arcs. Is this a different story or continuation? It's got all the same people. Other than that radish looking. Usually when you get like a different name, like Evolution, all the characters do something change. I noticed that with like the Digimon opening or Dragon Ball opening, something like that. Yeah. Like, am I crazy? I swear usually when an anime changes its name, so that's Slayers Evolution R. Like, I don't, maybe it's not a theme with all anime, but definitely something I've noticed. When anime changes its name, all of a sudden, like, the characters all change. Might be the first time, I'm sure you guys are all going to go, actually no it's not. But it feels like it could be the first time that I've actually seen, like, an anime change its name, and yet everyone, like, characters are all still there. So what does that mean? Like, why is it called Evolution R? Or Revolution R? Like, why? What happens that makes that name? Is it like the next season? Is it matter, or am I looking too much into it? Because the next one's called Revolution. So this is another one. So is this gonna have the same characters as well? This one's opening 5 Revolution Plenty of Grit. Is this gonna have the same one as well? Same characters, but different name again? Again, mega dance track vibes. Sounds loads like an earlier one. Like, was it opening 2? Big animation upgrade, I'd say. Or at least this version. It's all HD, crystal clear, looking good. Now look at that guy. That guy looks like a total hunk. That's the person that's always like hiding some of their eyes. That looks like the classic anime character that is with the good team but has bad intentions. And that's just your classic hero, you know, always trying to do stuff for the heroine, you know, classic hero doing classic hero stuff, you know, probably like got a bit of like jokiness in him, but at the most of the time it's very serious. You know? Takes his job very seriously. Meanwhile, the main character just looks like here for a good time. These people, I don't know. They're all crazy. Of course, then there's the Radish, the mastermind villain behind all the plans. You can't tell me that Radish isn't in charge of the evil army that's taking over the world or whatever that's going on. So they do have powers. That one can fly and like, and then there's this guy, the classic like Ishigami, you know. this one new? Is this a new opening? Because it felt so much like the old ones. And it's like, this one came out 3 years ago or something like that. There's no way that was 3 years ago. There's no way. The animation, there's no way. But that felt like, that felt tons like the first couple we checked out. Like in terms of what was happening as well. It had all the same characters, all the same things. That one felt loads like that. It was weird. It had like it was like upgraded and looked nicer, but it felt old school. Weirdly. I don't know why. I really love the sort of Eurobeat dance tracks. They're very fun and energetic, and it's a sort of style of music I enjoy anyway. And I feel like Slayers has just crushed it the whole way through. We had like 5 really good dance tracks. I would listen to all of the full versions of these. And like I said, having a good dance track with like this really fantastic female vocals. The female vocalists have all sounded incredibly similar. I imagine like the same ones been used multiple times. It could even be the same one for all the songs. It might even be the same group. But honestly, the songs have been fucking fantastic. All the openings, I would say, in terms of animation, have been pretty much identical. A few different things have happened, but there's been nothing massively different that's made me guess what the anime is about. We've got one more left, which is Revolution. If this one doesn't help me, I'm gonna have no clue what this anime is about. I'll do my best to guess. I know the openings aren't trailers, but it's always fun to try and guess. So far, this one feels like the most different. This one feels more like an ending. This doesn't feel like an opening at all. It's got way more ending vibes. The terms of what we're actually watching seems completely different. The song feels very different, much slower than the last crazy epic Eurobeat ones we've got as well. Could actually be an ending. Feels way more like an ending. It's got ending vibes. Pretty good song. It feels like this anime has all your stereotypical anime stuff. It's got the crazy creature that's probably really annoying. It's got the like main protagonist, but then also her friend who's probably like a bit clumsy. That guy who's probably very cool but loyal and also slightly clumsy as well. Like I said, good but with bad intentions. This classic stoic hero here to save the day. And then her just here for a good time, looking like she just wants to have fun. I realised I didn't even pause it. I was just like, it's just sucked away with this. I don't think this is an opening. I feel like this is an ending. The top comment on this video is, started my Slayers experience from this season years ago. This ending has a special place for me. It is an ending. It's actually an ending. I knew it. I knew it. Whatever. You guys can just have an extra ending thrown in there. Then why not? Why not? Why not? It was part of like the list that I found anyway. I don't mind. I spoil you guys. All right, fine. Right. Prediction time. What do I think Slayer is about? I don't know. I don't know. The main character seems very energetic, happy, smiling all the time. So that makes me think it's your classic, like, you know, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood character that is like, enjoys what they do, wants to progress and learn something, maybe is looking for something, you know, something like that, right? You got your main character, got the sword. My guess would be main character looking for something, finds these people along the way, probably finds the blue-faced dude and the girl as well. Both of them have got cloaks. I imagine maybe she found them at the same sort of time. Maybe they've got history too. And then everyone sort of joins her in looking for this thing. And along the way of whatever they're looking for, they go village to village and do stuff. I don't know. It doesn't feel like an overly complicated story from what I've seen. I honestly just feels like that. Group of people go around helping people. That's it. That's all I got. That's what it feels like. Your classic group of adventurers going around doing adventuring stuff. That's what it feels like. You know, the anime is called Slayers, so it would kind of make sense if that's what they did. You know, they're just Slayers. They're just a team of, I don't know, vampire fucking Slayers. They go around with Buffy and do vampire slaying stuff. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I got nothing else. I'll say all the openings Very, very good, very enjoyable. They all like maintain that sort of Eurobeat style of awesome music as well, which I really like too. Like I said, the female vocalist sounded fantastic. Even the ending had like a similar style despite being different, which makes me wonder if the same freaking like singer or group or band was used for the entire soundtrack for this anime. Wouldn't surprise me because every single song had like a familiar sort of vibe to it. They all sort of linked a little bit, so wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, sounded very, very good. I would happily listen to the full version of all of the openings and the one ending we checked out too. Overall, a good batch. So this one came out in 1995. Is it still going on now? How big is it? How many openings did I miss? Did I manage to catch a bunch of them as well? Is it done now? How many episodes are there? Is it a big anime? Is it popular anime? Is it good? Would I like it? Is it one worth watching? Let me know in the comment section down below, because Slayers, never heard of. Before today, never heard of it. So it's a bit of a random one for me. So I guess, yeah, I'm always curious with these ones though, because there's so many anime openings out there I haven't checked out, listened to, or reacted to, or anything like that. It's literally an endless rabbit hole. It will go on forever. And every now and then one just pops up. Never even heard of. I'd really want to do the Kingdom openings as well. They've been heavily recommended, so we're probably going to do them. Like I said, we're still going to do Ghost in the Shell. And some of the Macross ones. Macross won on the Twitch poll, but it didn't have that much interest around it when we reacted to the first opening, so it's not a priority. But we'll eventually catch them as well. Anyway, I'm ending the video there. Like I said, let me know a little bit about Slayers, about the anime. Please don't spoil it for me. And let me know a little bit about, I don't know, the music as well. But yeah, let me know about the anime. What the frick is it actually about? Or is it literally just that simple? It's also interesting because it's one of the rare anime where I reacted to 5 openings. And I didn't feel like the anime changed that much over the course of all 5. And that's really rare. So that's interesting too. Usually when you react to the final opening, to the first opening, the whole story feels completely different. But with Slayers, it didn't feel like that. They all felt very similar. And it felt like the story sort of stayed similar the whole way through it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more anime openings. And put your recommendations in that comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.